Dion. One name, that's all he needs. Everybody knows him and his music. But Dion's not the only wanderer out there. In fact, you and I do our fair share of wandering. And this morning, we're going to take a look at wanderers and the path back home. But first, welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert, and thanks for joining me. My goal is to introduce wanderers to Jesus, either the one they never knew or the one they've wandered away from, and to help them get to know him and his word personally and better. So if our time together today draws your heart back home, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Well, though famous for his top-performing song, The Wanderer, with claims of being the kind of guy who'll never settle down, in real life, Dion and his wife just celebrated their 59th wedding anniversary. And while The Wanderer may have Rosie tattooed on his chest, his wife's name is Susan. Today's verse says, all of us, like sheep, have gone astray. And oh boy, have we. We fall for the same old lies over and over and over again and struggle with junk that just drags us down. I mean, we see the lives of the rich and famous falling apart. Tabloids and blogs report on the destructive effects of anger and addictions, porn, and a lust for more power. We find out that those who have it all never think they have enough. Their millions, minions, and mansions aren't enough to satisfy. So what's our response? Well, we abandon the path God laid before us to follow on our own, because we think that we can find just the right mix of cash and trash to make us truly happy. But it doesn't. It never does. Our enemy keeps feeding us his lies about how the next thing will satisfy our souls and give us inner peace. And we fall for it time after time. Rod, line, and sinker. We bite into the hook over and over again. Well, Abraham knew better. Martin and John probably did too. They knew that God searches after lovers who wander. It doesn't make any difference to him if you're Runaround Sue, Little Diane, or just a teenager in love. Initially, you may think you're just having fun, but you weren't born to cry. You were born to live with Jesus. So he came to meet you in your own backyard. Early in life, Dion battled an addiction to heroin that almost killed him and almost destroyed his career. But in December of 1979, Dion had an encounter with the living Jesus that changed his life. He knew that he needed an inside job to conquer the sin controlling his life, and knew that the list of people who could handle it was short. In fact, the answer was only Jesus. That's where Dion turned. That's where he found the strength to say, I put away my idols. Even though all of us, like sheep, have gone astray, the Lord laid on Jesus the sins of us all. He's the shepherd who comes into your own backyard, or your office, or your boat, and tells you that he loves you, and there's a better life waiting. He offers you forgiveness. He offers you grace. He wants you to be able to say, love came to me. Jesus wants to fill you with him, his Spirit, and his power. And then, still in the Spirit, you can be part of the kingdom in the streets. If you're a wanderer, you don't have to stay lost. There's a Savior who loves you and is searching for you. Perhaps he's, saying, save the last dance for me. But don't wait. Because we never know when the music stops. And when the dance is over, the longer he's been your partner, the better off you'll be. Jesus. One name. That's all you need. Hey, as we wrap up, can I ask you to help me find wanderers and introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know him and his word personally and better? Please like this video to help more people see it. And follow or subscribe so you can get together with me every day. The comments section is a great place to leave a question or leave a comment about your wanderings. One more thing. Share it with a friend. As you do, you're part of the team reaching wanderers with the love of Jesus all over the world. Thanks for helping.